What makes one IT place different than another? And for me, it comes down to the recipe, the secret recipe of how we do things. Can you go to a pizza joint and get a pizza? Sure. I mean, am I going to go down to one where I can get 2 pizzas for $5? Is that going to be as good as going into a place that sells a really amazing pizza for $40? You know, those are obviously going to be very different. It's just pizza, but IT is kind of like that. I have a certain recipe for my pizza that works. I'll give you an example. At one point in time, we supported a client that was a department at a major university. One of the things we were doing is we were backing up the data on all the individual workstations. And I talked to the guy in charge of IT for that university. He was dumbfounded by that. Why would you back up that person's desktop and their downloads folder? They save on the server. Everybody knows you save your data on the server. But the reason we back up the workstations is because if that director of that department, if their machine falls in the river, gets stolen out of their car, and they've got a really important file on their desktop that they didn't save on the server, they come to me and say, I lost this data. Why weren't you protecting my data? If I say, well, you should have saved it on the server, they say, you're fired, bud. That's a small difference in the recipes of how we approach.